Hello, this is High Templar with my new Total War Warhammer Mechanics video, and this will be part 3 Slayers, Strength and Weaknesses, Infantry. So, it is widely known that Slayers are not meant to be dealing with Infantry. They do have bonus versus large 24, which is absolutely enormous bonus. So, yeah, they are meant to deal damage to other units that are big. And you shouldn't use them against infantry, that's pretty obvious. So let's see how it actually work out if I put my 80 Slayers against 100 of Chaos Warriors with great weapons, with similar price, but those guys do cost a bit less. So for those guys who thought that this fight will be going not so well, you can see that this is very even fight, and it goes as even that those guys, being Chaos Warriors, they don't really run much, but their leadership is down to 9. True, there is only 13 dwarves left in this army with 500 health, so those guys will be dropping, but yeah, leadership's going down. And like I said, unfortunately the overwhelming numbers of Chaos Warriors, even though they are wavering, they will still be able to defeat those dwarves. But with only 1000 health left, however, this is not really how you should use Slayers if you are using them against infantry, because you really can use them against infantry, because their bonus versus large is not their only good thing. They are also quite fast and they do a lot of damage, and I mean a lot of damage. So this is your standard. I've made a standard line from the Dwarf Warriors, and they will be attacked by Orc Boys. So 3 units of Orc Boys versus 2 units of Dwarves, but obviously this is not something we want. But let's see those Slayers charging into the backs of the Orcs. Now mind you, those guys are pretty fast. It will be hard to catch them, and if you cycle charge them properly, they will break the other units, and you can see that's not really big damage on this unit. They barely lost anything. Now they will be pursued by this unit of Orc Boys, and in the normal confrontation they would lose some dwarves, but because they are surrounded they will still lose. But yeah, you might say, well, that might have worked for the Orc Boys, but that surely won't work for any heavy infantry. So let's just test it against Bestig or Herd, or you can test it against Black Orcs. Whatever is fine, really. The result will be totally the same. So I have here a holding line with Dwarf Warriors. Your basic mid shield. Now those guys don't have charge defense versus or only versus large, so I can charge them inside the Beastigor Herd, and the Beastigor Herd is perfect match against those guys. They are armor piercing, they have high charge bonus, high weapon strength, amazing army really. However, we have Slayers to the rescue, and by the way, Slayers do not have bonus against those guys. With 10-second intervals, we are breaking those guys, and we broke those guys with still 29 dwarves alive here and how much? 63 Slayers alive in this unit. So again, Slayers are very good in the infantry engagements. If they are fighting proper enemy, they would lose very badly to the units of non-armor piercing units with shields and shield and swords, shields and axes if used frontally. If used frontally against units that are armor piercing, they would do a lot better because they don't really have any armor, so this bonus is lost on them. And armor piercing units usually have great weapons which decrease their melee defense quite significantly. At the same time, charging in the back of any unit, and I mean any unit, that is otherwise engaged with from the front, will be pretty devastating with those guys because they do have 26 charge bonus, very high weapon strength, very high melee attack and defense. And if you are, the enemy will just break and start to chase you, well, you have Slayers, their speed is 40. And your speed, the speed of the heavy infantry that is chasing them, is most likely like 30 at best, maybe 28. So they will be able to run away, while the other unit that is chasing them will be probably have enough of the speed to catch this unit and make a back charge on them. And that at that point, that unit won't be able to. They will just turn back because they were attacked, and that at that point your Slayer can still attack you. And the only defense, there is no really good defense against it. Even if you are a player, you will lose that chase order firstly if you will be attacked. And even if the player is clicking frantically, he won't be catching dwarves. He won't be catching Slayers because they are just too fast. So this is it. I hope you like it. If you did, press like, comment if you will, and see my other videos, my mechanics videos, DLC analysis and speculation videos, and my Let's Plays from Total War series and other games. Thank you for watching, and see you later.